compared to what we have been, Dave.
It was making me laugh.
I mean, yes,
it's a comedy.
The last like 2 weeks have been Beavis and Butthead and Team America. Those are two of
and Rocky.
Those are very serious.
All
movies.
dumb movies.
Yeah, Rocky ended the Cold War.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean,
and the Independence Day prior. I mean, that's pretty goddamn serious, right there.
that is dramatic. That is cinema masterpiece.
Right.
There.
I do remember.
And if any of you fuckers say otherwise, I've got the power to kick you out of this live stream.
Well, with that, welcome everyone to the Movie Podium. We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for movies. It's kind of like a book club.
Good job, Eric.
Thank you.
Kind of like one.
It's kind of like a book club.
So this week's film,
but for movies.
we don't read here
We're going
at
way
the
off
Movie
here.
Podium. We just watch movies.
It's kind of like an audio book club.
Movies.
Oh my gosh.
For those Marietta
movies,
folk.
but for
movies before. Would it be some sort of like illegal if we remade the movies logo, but with the Movie Podium? Are they still around?
They're not around.
Okay,
we should do that.
I still hold that trademark.
Yeah, we just steal the whole thing.
I'm down. All right. Well, this week's film is about a man who was on the air and unaware. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
Clever girl.
Coming to you now from the largest studio ever constructed, it's the Truman Show! Yeah! Good morning!
It's the Truman Show!
I love the way it opens in this movie, right? Like, it starts with saying, like, created by Christoph and starring Truman Burbank. And you're like, wait, this is right into the movie.
It's like,
Wait, I thought Jim Carrey was in this.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was a cool way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, cheers, everybody. Let's do the intro.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to do my best Kevin impression and chug this.
I like how Dave and John are on chairs, basically. It looks like they're standing on chairs.
Huh?
in the
intro.
I think what happened was I was like, oh, it'll look cool if I have them sit on chairs. And then after Dave and John, I was like, fuck this. I just need to put everyone.
Yeah.
So I think I got lazy.
I like it better at them standing.
Yeah, if I were to guess.
Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott. I'm here with my dudes, Eric.
Hello, Matt.
Dave.
Hi, Matt.
And Cooking with Kevin.
Hey, that's me.
Cooking with Kevin.
It will never get old.
Cooking with Kevin.
It's only been like 3 years.
Oh,
it's been longer than that for that.
That bit, I did that in Texas.
That was that long?
Yeah, like 6 years ago.
Damn.
This was back when Matt was a cowboy down in Texas.
Yeah, that lasted. No. All right, well, before we get into the episode, we'd like to thank all our Patreon members and supporters. Thanks for following us and hanging out with us and paying attention.
Alex Marcus, Ash Severs, and Luke Rudder.
I do also agree with thank you for paying attention, Matt.
Yeah.
You said it as a joke, but I like it.
No, it's cool. Speaking of, Luke actually made fun of Kevin on Instagram or somewhere.
Oh, nice.
On social media. Did you see that, Kevin?
I saw something like I'm a scrub or something.
Yeah, he called Kevin out because Kevin was calling Beavis and Butthead out. That was the short that we made.
Okay, yeah.
And he was like, "Who believes Kevin anyway?" So
no one. That's the point. That's the point. We can all have our opinions, but of course Kevin's is wrong. And
I don't know if he can have one, actually.
Yeah. No, he can. It's his opinion.
Just mine's wrong.
It's always wrong. Okay. I was talking to Matt. I wanted to like not like this movie so much because every time it gets brought up, Kevin's like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally down for that," and like Kevin's all about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna dig this.
It was like when we were younger watching movies with like Harry, who would rub it in. Like when we go, he'd like love Borat, and I wanted to hate Borat so much because he just rubbed it in our face. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh, all right, now I get it. I'm wrong. Like, I'll admit it, I'm wrong.
Okay,
This was probably my first time watching this since I was a kid, and like my parents rented it.
Yeah, me too, actually. I haven't watched this a ton. Like when we were growing up, I didn't watch this that many times. Same here.
Never watched it in high school or anything like that.
Actually.
That's crazy. We had a friend in high school, like this was his identity.
Donovan.
But yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time, and I would say it's
been a while.
All right, some random ass facts. Hello, John.
Oh, hello, John.
Hello, John.
John is in the chat.
John is in the chat. Anybody else watching? Talk to John.
I like when we put up John's comment.
We're busy. Talk to John.
I like when we put up John's comment. It obstructs Dave's face.
It's so big. Well, this.
It's not the first time he's heard that.
This exceeded Beavis and Butthead and Thor. This got an 8.2 on IMDb. That's 8.2. A Thor plus 1.2 Thor.
That's
or Thor plus 1.2. That's very high.
I'd put it higher.
You'd put it higher?
Not higher than John. I would.
Do we have the Creed Take Me Higher? We do, don't we? Oh, yeah.
That one's better.
Do we have the
I like
Creed?
That one a lot. I'm a little surprised. I could see maybe an 8.
Really?
I don't think it's like the perfect movie. There's flaws. We'll get into it.
Properly rated.
I think it is rated.
I think I agree with Matt. It could, because of my least favorite thing about the movie, I think is the reason why I would give it a lower rating than what it has.
But not like, I'm not criticizing. Like, it's an awesome movie. I'm sure we all enjoy it. But
I heard Matt say that he hated this and it was awful.
No.
But I listening to someone else?
I hated this when I was a kid because it wasn't like any other Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think as we get older, it's probably something we appreciate more. I mean, we'll talk about that. This did not win any Oscars. It did have 3 nominations, including Ed Harris for a supporting role, Peter Weir for Best Director, and Andrew Niccol for Best Screenplay. None of them won, but all were nominated. They all great jobs from them.
Yeah.
Peter Weir is a great director that has been nominated for an Oscar 6 times and has never won. He's also directed Witness, Master and Commander, and Dead Poets Society, and didn't even win for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm sure Kevin did all the research on this one, so I'm sure he's waiting. Oh, Luke. I fucking made it. Woo!
Yeah. He's here.
All right, Luke. What's up? Ed Harris and Jim Carrey never met during filming, which, I mean, makes sense because they have 0 face-to-face interaction.
That's
still crazy, though, right?
That is so crazy because it's one-sided, of course, but like those two characters in the movie are so like intertwined.
Yeah,
I kind of want to add on that fact because of that.
Sure.
Dennis Hopper was supposed to play Christoph, and at the last second it wasn't working, and Ed Harris ended up being casted like very last second, had a few days to prepare.
Yeah, he just like
this.
went right into it.
Yeah, and then apparently he was involved with actually how his character is going to be pretty much
Yeah.
over a weekend. So what you see on screen was pretty much his interpretation
Yep.
in just a few days of how that character should be, and he nailed it.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
mean, it was perfect for what that role needed.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
that's why Ed Harris is one of the best. And
Oh,
should
yeah.
be recognized more.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
And it's funny that him and Dennis Hopper, I mean, as a kid, they're the same person, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Right?
I mean, still to this day, I'm trying to think which one's in Speed? No.
Yeah. Is it both of them?
Yeah, right.
Kevin
They're-
said that, and I was like, wait, did they just try to get someone who looked like Dennis Hopper?
Right. Basically. The original script had Truman Burbank living in a recreation of New York City, but Peter Weir wanted to change it to some idyllic town to make it less sci-fi, which I feel like it made it more sci-fi, but they didn't want the like futuristic feel of a New York City. They wanted it to be more seaside,
Yeah,
basically,
suburban.
is what it was. Yeah,
quiet.
right.
Out
Because
in the middle of
someplace in
nowhere.
Florida is where this was filmed, right? I can't remember.
Yep. Yeah,
exact name
Sea
of it.
Breeze, Florida, I believe. Somewhere in Florida. Yep. There's a couple
like-
cool. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
What?
they make a comment to Florida, like vacationing somewhere in Florida in the movie, I think.
Yeah, there's a joke for sure. I feel like it. I can't remember now. I mean, there's the PG, obviously.
But I also think like having the location be what it is worked better for the idea of having it in a dome than trying
Oh
to
yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
in New York City.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Location, location, location. That's right.
House Hunters has told me anything. It's location, location, location.
Right. That's what my description on Zillow said.
Wait, you have a description?
Yeah, and on Zillow,
Like
your
you-
house description, like for the house, like when you're selling your house.
okay. I thought
Not
you meant
your
for
like personal
you,
profile.
like a profile.
No, your house profile. My house
Swipe
is
left,
dating
swipe
your
right.
house. Yeah, my house is dating your house.
Our
Other-
houses are in a relationship. It's not complicated. It used to be it's complicated, but now it's not.
There are some cool Easter eggs or some tidbits that you might not have noticed, or maybe you did. There's an early scene, and you'll see a bottle of vitamin D on Truman and Meryl's kitchen table. Obviously, that would be needed if you weren't exposed to the real sun.
Yeah, you don't
So
have to.
some
read
people
some-
are aware of that, right? Everybody but
I-
Truman, basically.
Yeah.
There's also a tidbit of the boat. Did anybody catch the boat name that Truman sails on at the end of the movie?
I know it, but I don't remember.
No.
it.
Live bait.
No, the Santa Maria, which obviously
yes,
is
yes.
the same name of Christopher Columbus' ship when he, sails to find a new world.
A whole
Nice
new
little,
world.
a whole new world. Nice little nod there to see
Clever.
Columbus. Yeah, right.
Yeah. The
Um,
guy that directed Home Alone.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, and Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to some of our old movies there. We kind of learned some
Throwback.
facts here while we were on the movie podium. All right, there's a couple deleted scenes or original script things that I think that are pretty neat or interesting that they cut out. There was one where Marlon actually does care about Truman, and he gives a moment of redemption, basically. So at the end when they're looking for Truman, there was a cut scene where he finds or runs into Truman, and he lets him go.
Oh,
I think they
that would've
should have
been-
kept that one in there.
Yeah, that
Me
would have
too.
been good.
Right. It's kind of like a Sound of Music moment where the German boy finds the girl and he's like supposed to be a Nazi at the time and he lets him go. So it kind of reminds me of that. But I wish they would have kind of kept that in there because you, as an actor or somebody in that show, and you have, this kid, Marlon, he even says like, I grew up with him, or I grew up with you since I was 7. He literally did. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm sure you have feelings for him. And like if you have a conscience, which we know Ed Harris doesn't, but everybody else is a conscious. It's like, I mean, because everybody's cheering for him when he gets out. So, like, I would have liked to see that.
It could have been like an actual, like, genuine friendship.
Yeah, for sure.
Friendship.
Yeah. Right, agreed. And then, so the original script was a lot darker and had some big differences than what we saw on screen. The city we kind of talked about was not a utopian society, but there was a lot of staged criminal incidents. Truman had a drinking problem, apparently. Yeah. Christoph's intention was for Truman to have Meryl impregnated, and the child was going to carry on the show. Like, they hint at, like, the first birth live or whatever, but their intention was to have that baby be the next Truman Show.
Good God, that's
right.
Just keep it going, generation after generation.
Isn't that nuts?
That is wild.
There were some more clues that helped Truman realize the truth. There's a scene where Truman confronts Meryl, or the scene that he confronts Meryl was way more aggressive. Mm-hmm. And then probably most importantly, after Truman passes the door, he actually, in this scenario, he meets Christoph and all of the main cast members on a rooftop and attacks Christoph and tries to strangle him. And all the other actors have to come back and pull him off. And then the end is him actually reuniting with Sylvia.
Ugh.
I don't like that one as much. I'm glad they didn't use that one.
Some of it I like, some of it I don't like.
Yeah.
That would have been a little too much. We'll get into it, but the end, the end, like, really great, really great how it ends.
Yeah.
I didn't like the end.
You don't?
Ooh.
No. Oh, okay.
Spicy.
All right. John, what's happening? These guys are getting down on some Truman, yeah. All right.
True man.
All right. First question. Favorite thing about the movie? All right, Kevin, I'll let you go first.
All right. I was typing this out, and I was just starting to describe the whole movie when I was typing out my favorite thing of the movie. So, honestly, my favorite thing about the movie is the movie, because this is one of those movies that there's not a single thing I would change. And the reason why I put this at a Thor +2 at least is because there's nothing I would change, and there's not many movies I can even say that for. The only reason it wouldn't be a Thor +3 is because it's not a rewatchable movie. It's not something you can throw on just all the time. Like, so this is a movie I could watch like every couple years, 3 years or so. I watched it twice this week, but that was just for this podcast.
Yeah,
but it's a great movie, and I hope everyone would at least watch it once and probably watch it again, but not next month.
A whole 2.0 over Thor.
Yeah,
is what Kevin is saying.
Super high.
Yes.
Is that as high as John?
Hold on.
So high.
It's pretty high. Yeah,
pretty fucking high.
I do agree that it's not the most rewatchable, definitely. And there's not a lot I would change. So I agree there, but yeah, it's not the most rewatchable for sure.
Yeah.
Eric, what would you say?
My favorite thing was like once he was figuring everything out, I enjoyed seeing how they kept him in place. Like how all of the measurements they went through to like stop him from getting somewhere. My favorite being once he's in the hospital, like all of those people in the wheelchairs just start rolling down the hall.
Yeah.
It's like
yep.
It's like just they're like, okay, go.
All the logistics of trying to hold them back,
it starts with like
funny.
That's a farther down the road thing, but like earlier on, there's like a not camera, but a light falls down from the sky, and then like on the radio instantly they have an explanation, so they try to like completely.
It's so good.
Also,
I agree with that.
And the like the propaganda in the travel agency, it's like, this
so
could
good.
happen to you, and it's like
that's real. That's real life.
Planes, planes flying out of the air, terrorists, lightning. Yeah.
Real quick, the first Thor is our base point. So that Thor movie is a 7.0, and we feel like it's kind of a baseline for a good movie. We not necessarily agree that Thor is the best movie, but it is like
mediocre watchable movie.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're above that, you're a good movie. If you're below that, not necessarily, but if you're close, you might be better than that still.
Yeah. It's
so
just
first Thor.
We're kind of resetting the expectation. We're resetting the baseline.
Right. Because like a 7 or above, like, pretty good.
Thor is like extraordinarily mediocre.
So mediocre. But like if you said it was a 5, you got to look at what's on IMDb at a 5. It's like,
like that's not
Child's Play 4.
Hey, that movie rocked. No, I'm thinking of 3.
Oh, actually 4 is good. That's Friday
which
Chucky, right? But whatever.
Anyway,
Pamela Anderson is a doll.
What movie we did again?
I wanted to touch on that last part, Eric. So I do agree. It's so crazy. I mean, I really think they're ahead of their time in a lot of ways in this movie. And one of those is the subliminal messages that you see. Because now, if I'm drinking a Coors Light or I say Coors Light 2 more times, I'm going to go on Instagram and I'm going to get 3 Coors Light ads. Like, it's the same thing. Like, something happens, and then the algorithm starts shooting out what I'm doing and making me think or purchase. Or, like, when she does one of those, like, ads in the middle of their conversation, which I think are hilarious.
Yes.
That's what happens now. It's just on our phones as opposed to someone right next to me. Right. It's the same shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's just force-fed to us. Whether we like it or know it or not. I mean, it's there. It's like this movie in a lot of ways. It's scary.
Yes.
Dave?
I'm not afraid.
Dave's never afraid. I have never
scared.
Never once in my life have I seen Dave afraid.
You haven't seen me around a snake then. Anyway. My favorite thing about the movie was all the outside people, the people watching the show.
Yeah.
All the different reactions of those people.
Yep. Absolutely.
They were just quick cuts, like out of nowhere too, like just unexpected. And it's okay, this is happening, and then it's a reaction of something that just happened in the show.
They don't,
and
even
then just cuts right back to it.
Yeah, they don't even have to say anything. It's just these people like looking at a certain way at like a TV screen.
Yeah.
For like 2 seconds, and then it's
I wanted to ask you guys, the flashback scene with Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a show flashback, or was that them just giving us a flashback?
Show.
So you think that it was?
I think it was a show.
Thrown into the show.
Yeah, I think Christoph says that, like flashback to that, like.
But that doesn't. But that doesn't make sense because it was supposed to be a live 24/7 running show. Of just Truman.
Maybe there's more than one channel. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's a flashback.
I'm just trying to find I can find into Kevin's perfect movie.
Oh, I've got a few of those.
Well, like I mean,
I think it's a flashback in the show.
If it was in the show, like I don't know if
they're all watching.
No, right? No, that's what I'm meaning. Like, because where we get the scene is whenever we're seeing the perspective of people watching the show.
Correct.
And then it's, oh, you don't know about her. They got rid of her, but he still has the memory.
Right.
And then we get the flashback.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a show. No, I think these are good questions.
I think so. My inclination is that it's just like the people outside of the show, like the viewers talking about it. So it's not in the show. It's to the viewers.
Really?
Only because I don't think Christoph would
cut away from him.
I don't think he would cut away, but also I don't think he would invite people thinking that Truman was like on to something.
That's why I think it was maybe like a flashback scene for explaining what was going on to the audience that hadn't been watching the show.
Yeah.
I don't. So my only rebuttal to that is I don't know if they ever hide.
But
Kevin wouldn't like that joke. So they don't really hide or try to hide that from the viewers, though. Like when something falls from the sky, I mean, they just, I'm sure people watching it probably saw it happen or saw him see it. You know what I mean? Like they don't really try to sweep it under the rug. And even when she calls, he's like, no, let me talk to her. Like, I think there is pushback. Like this movie probably could have been longer and shown that, right?
I mean, I will disagree because in the same sentence you said they didn't try to push it on the rug.
Yeah.
The light fell and then he got in the car and they're like,
well, that was to convince him.
For him.
For him. I'm fine with that.
They're trying to push it under the rug for him. That's what I'm sorry. That's
what
I thought.
Yeah. No. I'm saying for him, they're trying to convince him that there's nothing there. It's a figment of his imagination or that was an accident from space. But from as the viewer, you already know, like you're not thinking that. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like I don't, and he welcomes Sylvia's conversation live in front of everybody, and you can kind of tell that she's leading a charge against Truman being caged. Like there's allies on the wall, and there's like banners. Like she's definitely like doing more for it. So I just feel like there is probably more room for that to show. So I think it's, I don't know if he's trying to sweep anything under the rug for the audience.
Okay.
Because they're all absolutely. Like, I mean, they saw him die almost, right? I mean,
that's true.
That's where I would see is like when they do that, I think it's more like a recap so people can bring back a memory of
last episode.
I don't know. Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not sure. So going back
sorry, I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of Love Island, and at the beginning of every episode, it's like previously on Love Island, and then it recaps it.
I guess they even do that to the Truman Show.
Yeah, previously on Truman Show.
Right. No. So going back to my favorite thing, one of my favorite things actually is his encounter with Sylvia, just because it was probably the most real moment for him while being in there. Like, catches the eye of a girl that, well, turns out she wasn't supposed to fall for him. And of course, that's the one he falls for. So like he's chasing her around, wants to be with her, and then they run away for not very long. But I do really like that scene because it's probably the most real emotions he gets to feel from, like, I mean, everything to him is real. So that's not necessarily a fair statement. But on it's reciprocating.
On the viewers.
Right. Yeah. But it's reciprocating. She feels the same way, and that's the only time that happens in the entire movie, because we don't see that moment where his friend lets him go. I wish we would have seen more of stuff.
I was just gonna reference that, because like I feel like if that just one little tiny thing,
we would have saw more compassion from other people. My other favorite thing that I can pinpoint is the idea of people having comfort in something like a TV in the middle of the night, a camera on him sleeping. Mm-hmm. When I was in third grade, I got my first TV in my room, and it's been basically my comfort thing my entire life since. Like, I know John is the same way. Like,
hello, same way.
And like the TV has to be on before I go to bed. I also will even put it on live TV, like cable, just because I like the idea of it being live. Like, for whatever reason, that's comforting, whether it's a baseball game in Seattle or wherever, and 1 a.m. sometimes, or Sports Center. I'll put it on live TV just for that comfort. So I really like the idea of that, because back then there was some 24/7 broadcast, but it wasn't like it is now. So I kind of appreciate when they're like, you would think like you wouldn't want to watch Truman sleep, but at the same time,
I mean, like, you're gonna sleep, so he's sleeping,
right?
Yeah. John says TV, baby.
John also said This could definitely be longer. That's fair.
Yeah. No, I think he is 30 years old.
He is. He turns 30. Yeah. No, he does turn 30. Yeah. Also, Luke, real quick, did ask, is that the one with all the fucked up camera angles? Yes. Eric went on a very long rant about Dutch angles and
he's talking about Thor.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't get me started.
Yep.
It's called a Dutch angle, and Thor uses it all the time, and it's awful and
waffle.
Maybe we'll
waffle.
Maybe we'll repost that short. I'm pretty sure there's one.
And see, I don't think I'm alone at all by any means. Can't fall asleep without my programs. I think the Truman Show is spot on with that. So they did a lot of things that really hit home for sure. And I really like
silence and darkness.
Really?
Sleep. Yeah.
Well, I need darkness, but I
put me in a
noise. I need noise.
Do you sleep with the eye things?
No, I can't do that. I can't have any. That can't be like constricted.
Okay.
Right. All right. Next category: least favorite thing.
I just like to say we went a long time on that first question. It's a good job, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, good conversation. All right, well,
I like you guys.
We'll go back to Kevin because he thinks this movie's perfect. What's your least favorite thing?
Well, my least favorite thing isn't actually anything about the movie itself, but it's about what it did. It started reality TV.
Yeah, Big Brother. I was gonna say, Big Brother is basically.
Did it really?
This. I mean, pretty much.
It's a big influence on reality TV in general. Because this came out in '98, and then people are like, oh, wait, people actually might want to watch other people in real life.
Yeah, Big Brother came out a year and a half later.
Yeah, and then
that was the first
big snowball.
I think The Real World was around that same time, maybe even before Truman Show. But the concept of filming someone that much is more Big Brother, like doing nothing.
Yeah, when did like Survivor come? I mean, it had to have been close around that time too.
Survivor was right after this as well.
So I mean, it would
this was at the start of reality TV for sure.
I would like to thank it for that. Only because in my older age, I have come to like what I refer to as candy for my eyes and brain.
I like some of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Julie and I have been watching literally multiple like different series. We've been watching Love Island UK. Oh my gosh, Love Island UK, Love Island USA.
Oh my god,
old seasons of Love Island, and then every like
House Hunters.
Every spare moment I have, I put on House Hunters.
Right.
So, I think my brain is rotting.
We need another serious movie, is what you're telling me. See?
Thank you, Truman Show.
I don't know if it can handle it, but we'll see.
I got a good one in mind. Eric, what about you?
What are we on? The
least favorite.
Dude, the fucking premise question. The premise of the show. They a business adopted a baby.
Yeah, First Corporation.
And then
it's a pretty
filmed the baby's life. That is beyond fucked.
Right.
They killed his father, but he didn't actually die.
What the fuck?
Right.
Yes.
He comes back as a homeless man.
Yes, he does.
And he has amnesia. Amnesia. That's
I love his response. Amnesia.
Like this, you're telling me this show didn't have a better budget, that they couldn't get other actors that like they had to recycle the dad as a homeless man.
Right. I guess that's true if this is Jim Carrey's fault. I like Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I was gonna say Julie and I have watched that as well, and I believe you are correct. It is.
I used to get drunk and watch that. It's a great show, drunk.
Get drunk with them.
No, Titus O'Neil has a dating show on Arts and Entertainment. Wow.
I love that John called it Arts and Entertainment instead of A&E.
That's Titus O'Neil, right? Where he does the...
That's a John thing.
The dad broke it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think he broke. I thought he was
literally
not
sat there and typed arts and entertainment
instead of A&E.
Yeah, so that's another dislike. Like how? So they have this whole fucking like state of the art dome.
Yeah, how do people sneak in?
How do they keep getting people that sneak in?
They were.
I love that.
He pops out at the back.
Truman. Oh, I love that.
It's all a lie.
It's all a lie.
Oh man, it's not supposed to be. Well, I guess it is supposed to be funny. It's a dark comedy, but man,
they want it to be funny. I mean, actually, the producers of this wanted it to be more funny, and the writer wanted it to be more serious. So that's where we get that little bit of disconnect, where it's supposed to be more funny for us to enjoy, being Jim Carrey too. But the writer wanted it to be serious, so that's kind of why it's like the way it is.
That's what. Yeah, I think it's a good balance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. Actually, Dave, what was your least favorite thing?
The ending. I don't think there's any resolution. Yeah, he gets out and
there's no resolution.
But that's it. We had this whole plot point of him being in love with this woman that he wasn't supposed to be in love with. And like,
sure,
he has this whole thing through the whole movie of I got to get to Fiji because she was taken to Fiji, and then he's getting out to Fiji, and then we don't, that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. If that's, I mean, there's a part of me that agrees with that because the entire time you're wanting Truman to get out of there and find his own way. And the only resolve we get is that he gets out of there. But how is he going to survive in a world that's real? We have no idea.
Yeah.
But
that's another movie.
Well, yes, I agree. And I mean, sequels are hard, but maybe in this case it could have been something more. But the only part that I liked about the ending, I really, really like the last quote or the last words, like "What else is on?" or those guys at the end.
Turn it off.
Yeah, that is a great way to end it. Like in terms of just how we watch
that's
TV.
Over. What's next?
Right, how we watch TV or how we consume.
Yeah.
I really like that, but I do agree. I mean, who knows how he survives? Like he's so messed up. Like he's not going to survive in that world.
No.
And that's it's just a TV show, and that's what we're watching, and no one cares once it's over.
Yep. But to him, it's his entire life. Yeah.
Right. So I have a few least favorite things. I'm not the biggest fan of the fisheye lens shots. And look, I understand why they do it, right? I mean, I know that it's supposed to tell you that we're watching it from a camera. Mm-hmm. But it's still kind of annoying to me. Like it's kind of like overdone in some ways. Like I know it's basically on a timer. Like every 10 minutes, like, hey, we got to remind the viewers or people watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I don't really need to see that. We understand it that once it gets going, it should be seamless to where we're just part of the people watching TV, not us watching a movie about people watching TV. So I didn't like how they kept with those lenses.
I think they did it also to to let you know that they had cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah, I absolutely think that's true. Absolutely. It just got annoying to me for whatever reason.
I want to add to that because there's something I didn't put in the facts. Is there were actually cameras involved filming this movie that Jim Carrey didn't know were there. So like when he was actually trying to escape being filmed, he was genuinely trying to escape being on film.
Yeah.
And then on all the other parts, he didn't know where the cameras were, so he wasn't worried about being in frame or anything to make you feel like it wasn't scripted.
Yeah,
the filming wasn't scripted, but the script was.
Right. John has a good point. Cool. It is really hard to know what's funny in this movie sometimes. Yeah, that line is tough. And again, that kind of makes it great in that sense. Like, it's kind of like American Psycho where some things are funny that shouldn't be, right?
Insert cat.
Yeah, exactly. A couple other gripes that I had. One is the logistics of everything. I find it really hard to believe that they could pay for all of those actors. I mean, maybe you're just supposed to believe everything. So like you got to take it at face value, and I'm thinking too much into it.
Yes.
But the ecosystem itself, really, I struggle believing it. But again, whatever.
Just upfront costs would be extravagant.
Yes, exactly. Paying all of those people, maybe they're paying them in houses. I don't know, whatever. But my biggest gripe is Truman's education. So this is the biggest plot hole to me. They teach him everything, like he's a normal student and everything. He should not have been told that there's any place other than Seabreeze or whatever the place is, Sea Harbor.
Yeah.
He shouldn't know that there's a world out there.
Yeah.
Or else he's never, like, if he doesn't know, like, I mean, it's kind of sad, but it still happens in our world, right? And those people have no idea what's out there. And I mean, we live in a different world now, but he lived in a controlled environment, and they still taught him things that were outside of that environment. That makes no sense.
I think it's because they wanted the viewers to think he was more normal. Like if he wasn't a normal kid, so that's where they ended up instilling fear of water and going over a bridge. Figure out ways to make him
killing his dad.
Not wanting to travel compared to just not knowing what.
But
like,
you could have avoided
a
tragic event
a tragic event's more relatable than someone just being completely dumb of normal facts.
But which one's going to actually work? The one that they tried didn't. I mean, look at what happened in the movie. But he had no knowledge of leaving. He wouldn't leave. That's just how it works.
But I'm talking
people
about
who are uneducated. That's what happens.
But it gets viewers to where the guy's more relatable because he lost his dad, not because he's an idiot.
I don't know.
It's not even that he's an idiot. It's just that they didn't. It's that they morphed his reality into this is the only thing.
Correct.
Not like we have this and then we have all this other stuff, but this is the best.
Right. That doesn't. I mean, if you were really trying to control somebody, you wouldn't teach them things that would be harmful to that environment.
I guess you could argue that Christoph kind of wanted to plant the seed of him escaping to make better TV. But
you guys know an awful lot of things about controlling people, and it's scary.
I'm just relating to the Amish and all those people. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they do pay him in TGA Friday coupons. That's true. That's possible.
Right back. My dog needs to go out.
Also, yeah, I was thinking like maybe they let him live there. You know what I mean? Like the people actually do let him live, as John would say. And John also says, "Oh, whoops! Wonder how the 4 other unwanted babies last would." Yeah, that is pretty sad.
Yeah, that's a fair point, John.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. All right, moving on. Who won the movie? Dave? Oh, Eric wants to go first.
You know what I got to say about those 4 other babies? Fuck them kids.
I'm going to second Dave and say fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But no, not actually. I don't agree with Dave's statements. I said that Christoph won the movie because his whole arc, he had a successful show for 30 fucking years.
Yeah,
it's like Simpsons.
Very rare. Yeah.
Yeah. He had all of the success that he could ever want. And after, he's fine because he knew what was real. Truman, sure, he did escape.
Oh, he didn't win.
But he is fucked up for the rest of his life.
Agreed.
On like trust issues and like knowing what's real, what's not. Like, there's no way that I could say Truman, even though he escaped.
No, I totally agree with that.
It's the the most evil answer, but Christoph won because he was the fucking director.
Yeah,
and
it's a good answer.
Inceptionist, if you will, of this show that went on for 30 years. And
that's a good answer. Dave?
The viewers of the Truman Show.
Yeah, that's a good
true.
one too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't have anything that they didn't harm anything.
Got no stake in it.
Yeah, they had no stake. Right.
They just got to enjoy the show,
Yeah, that's fair.
Be in on the bit that he was in a reality.
That's a good
He
point.
was in not reality.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so they got to see him succeed, and they moved on to the next show.
Yeah,
I
they got a great finale.
Yeah. Oh,
his whole fucking world was just shattered in him realizing that it's not real, even though he thought all this time it was real. And then someone's like, okay, let's see what else is on.
I know. Isn't that wild? Kevin, who won the movie for you?
I was actually going to go Dave's route, but Eric convinced me to go with Christoph.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he's going to be sitting pretty when he's done. Like, he's done. He doesn't have to do shit after this. I mean, that 30-year run, he can
isn't
retire.
gonna get paid shit.
No,
Like he was the star of this successful show and made no money.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Luke says, "Damn, I'm with Dave on this one. They can just turn the TV off." Yeah, they have no stake in this. I agree.
Yeah.
I went a little different route. I said, and we kind of already touched on this, but I went with reality TV.
Ooh, yeah.
Because again, I mean, as we already talked about, like it just basically revolutionized reality TV. There was a little bit, but not to this conceptual 24/7 idea. And Big Brother and some of these other ones constantly had a camera on them. So I that was my answer. But I like your guys too. Next category: favorite song moment or score scene. I will say that the score in this is really good, really unnoticeable, and at the same time because it's supposed to be kind of.
Yeah,
so like
it does its job very
exactly very well. It's there and not there.
Yeah.
Anybody have any specific ones? I had one.
Yeah, I got one. Dave, go ahead.
Don't yell at me, Eric.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Would you like to go ahead?
The rendition of 20th Century Boy whenever they're dancing at the prom.
Yeah, prom.
During the flashback.
Nice.
That's the one I had too.
Nice. I said the most recognizable one for me was the Rondo alla Turca, the Mozart song, when he's coming up to the newsstand, I think it is, and you hear it in the background. It's like just that like goofy waltz kind of really noticeable song.
It's like after he gets out of the car and they're like, let's have this good, nice time.
That's Mozart. Yeah. So that was mine, just because it was something I knew.
Yeah.
Other than
I have no idea what it's called, but like there's a moment where he chooses to not go to work, and he's in that revolving door.
Yeah.
And there's this like triumphant music playing as he's like walking around, like thinking maybe I shouldn't go to work.
Yeah.
And that was mine. Like it's just part of the score, and it sits so perfectly to like give you the feeling of like, oh, he's starting to figure out things.
Yeah, that's
like
cool
the
scene.
very, very beginning of like, wait, something's off.
Yeah. Kevin, did you have one?
Oh, mine was 20th Century Boy. I'm with
Nice.
Dave on that one.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm kind of glad it didn't, overgloss with songs or recognize, because like this is his own environment, so you don't really need to dump that kind of stuff on him anyway. So like having a composer for a TV show was pretty awesome and realistic.
It was pretty cool when they when Ed Harris was like, okay, fade music in, and you see the pianist playing like on
the pianist. The pianist was the composer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The actual
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that.
Nice.
Yeah. But I totally, that's probably the best score scene in terms of like watching that play out, like as if you were
where he's directing it and he's telling, hey, put the score up. Time to come in. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. That was really cool.
Next category. Does this movie get made now? What do you think?
I said it would be a YouTube series. because
yeah, that would make sense. It probably is.
Like it's it's because it's like
now.
It probably
that's
is.
the way things are now. Everyone
Yeah.
needs to be an influencer
Yep.
and have a personal brand. It would be the Truman brand.
Oh yeah, there you go. I said the same thing. I could see it. I didn't say YouTube, but like you're spot on. I definitely could see this. And if it was a movie, I'd be interested. I mean, if they came up with another idea, I don't think I'd be interested if it was just Mr. Beast on camera for 24 hours. That I could give a shit about. But an actual movie with a script similar to this, I'm down with.
Yeah, but why not? It's been 30.
What is? Oh my god!
I heard they got a bid on one.
I heard it was ESPN. They're buying everything else.
Okay.
They're buying LeBron's third kid or fourth kid, whatever he's on.
One of them.
So sequels count.
Is there a earlier when we were talking about Truman Show sequel, I in my mind said Truman Shower Not Grower. Truman Show 2.
Oh, that's great.
So Electric Boogaloo.
A sequel this would be crazy. Because then we could see him trying to get acclimated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like Brooks coming out of jail or prison.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. And Shawshank. Shawshank.
There goes Kevin.
Shawshank.
Referencing Shawshank Redemption.
That is not the next movie you're watching. Yeah, that's a good question. Who will we cast as the lead role?
Ooh.
I don't know. It's tough. Real quick on that. Yeah, I just think I think Eric hit it. Maybe YouTube movie or show or series.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think it's a
now or
thing.
whatever that is.
I just put it's been 30 years since this movie came. Almost 30 years. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. I'm with John. Yeah, I'm with John too. I mean, I think the most compelling aspect of this would just see him getting acclimated to the real world, or what happened to him, though.
Yeah, but I think if they cut in
R.I.P. Brooks.
I think
Too soon?
If they cut in Marlon, like even just giving a sentence of like, you were right, leave.
Yeah.
Like that, and then him going through that door and face to face with Kristoff.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a pretty satisfying ending, or something like that.
Sure. And then I still want my what else is on?
Yes.
I gotta have that.
Yeah.
Speaking of favorite lines, favorite line from the movie. Not normally do we get good segues like that. That was an easy one.
You made it easy, man. You did.
Sometimes
so well
I
on
do.
that one.
Sometimes I do. Very rarely. Dave, what was your favorite line? Shaking your head.
You can't kill a person on live television. He was born on live television.
That's a good one.
That's
I didn't
so
have that.
fucked up.
It is. And also a good one. Oh, that's a really good point. He'd be a crazy homeless man covered in piss if it was a sequel. Jim Carrey acting like himself, dropping acid, and acting like the world owes him for being on a show for so long and being lied to. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
He probably would be homeless, or maybe it's like Rain on Me Too, the Adam Sandler Electric Boogaloo.
Jesus, it's getting dark.
Let's see. I had. I mean, my favorite one is, we accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
Was that your away message at some point?
Of course it was. Yes. Definitely one of my
For all those listeners, I am referring to AOL Instant Messenger, also referred to as AIM, back
Dave,
in
what was
early
your
aughts.
away message? What was the go-to away message for you, Dave? I don't remember yours. I remember so many at Daniels and John's.
I don't remember that shit.
I know.
I remember Daniels and John's mostly, but
even if I got to put an away message up, like back at that time, like my mom wasn't staying off the phone long enough for an away message to stay up.
My God, I actually have
I would
a memory.
also real quick. I would also like to say, any of the listeners, so before times, back in the early aughts, in the 90s, you had to use the phone line to get on the internet. Yep. So if you were on the internet, you could not be on the phone at the same time.
That was way
and
bad.
Unless if you had a second...
If you had a second
landline.
Yes, we are talking about landlines, not cell phones. Okay, man. Back to you, Matt.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I actually have a memory of Nedra on the phone in the kitchen. I don't know why. That's all I remember. But
that's where the phone was.
That's all I remember.
You got a good brain there, Matt.
That was my memory of Nedra.
It was probably one of the times that we
was your computer in there?
Pay-per-view at my house.
Probably. Was your computer in the kitchen?
It was in the room, like, so living room, kitchen.
Yeah.
And then dining room.
I remember. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Anyways,
so the computer is in the back room.
Okay, that's what I thought. Kevin, what was your favorite line?
I have where's the hell Fiji? Near Florida?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
the Florida line. Yeah,
that's the Florida line.
He was saving it. He knew it, and he saved it.
Holding out on us.
Eric?
I had one of my favorite parts was him. Like, everyone's like, no, you can't do that, and he's like, cue the sun.
Oh yeah.
Brings up the fucking sun in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I loved Jim Carrey's like one-liners that he would pull, like whenever he spoke to the newspaper stand guy.
Oh yes.
Oh, is that it? That's the whole ball of wax.
Yeah. Or what does he say about her too? What's he say to her about her? Like, oh, she's got to have it.
Can't get enough or something like that. Yeah.
I picture John
fucking doing the murderous thing of trying to piece together what the woman looked like.
Yeah, so that's actually a Chinatown reference for anybody who's ever seen that one back in the 70s with Jack Nicholson. But he does that same thing where he's like at the Hall of Records and he's trying to rip out some information. He like coughs real loud and rips it out so nobody hears him, and he's on to something, and he's paranoid that they're on to him, basically. So kind of a throwback or homage to Chinatown. Another quote I had was, "You never had a camera in my head." That's kind of a heartbreaking one because basically telling the audience and everybody who's been watching who thinks they know him, they have no idea at all. And the sad part is, when you're watching it as like an actual viewer, like one of us, it's hard to pinpoint his personality because like we don't really know it. Like it's this like upbeat, uppity type kinda, but you kind of see that unravel when he starts to figure it out. So you really don't know his personality, even as us. So like that line really sticks out to me.
Yeah.
Any others?
I only had that one.
You don't have the
I
don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, I figured
he ends on that, and then that's when the TV shuts off. Or that's what.
Yep.
Yeah, I also like we talked about it, but what else is on was the actual quote. There's also, I liked Sylvia when she's talking to Christoph, and she says, he's not a performer, he's a prisoner, which puts everything into perspective. I mean, he is a prisoner. He has no idea he's performing, so you can't be a performer if you don't know, right? And then the other one I wrote down was when Ed Harris or Christoph is talking to Truman, and he's like, you were real. That's what made you so good to watch. And that's kind of going back to what we talked about. For him, it was real. Like, his emotions were real. He felt all of that. That's what's fucked up about all of it. Like, to him, it is real.
The most fucked up thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we only saw the very end of this. There were 29 years where it was real to what we know. Anyways.
You're real, still real to me, damn it.
Still real to me, damn it.
Still real.
Let's see what you guys have for this one. Most rewatchable scene.
I've only got one. I really want to do.
All right, go for it. You can go first.
I've got the advertisements that are hidden in there, and I've got them written down here. We have specifically when she's advertising the cocoa drink, and Truman catches it,
great.
and being like, well, "Who the hell are you talking to?"
Yeah,
What the hell are you talking about?
that one's great.
And then there's the chef's pal kitchen gadget.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gardening, and then there's the beer that Marlon's drinking while they're like having a heart to heart.
Now that's a beer.
That's a beer.
I love that scene.
And
That's a good one.
There's also the poster where he's being shoved by the two older guys in the twin suits.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's just like Kaiser Insurance Group or something. And so, I mean, it goes on and on and on, but I love those hidden advertisements, but they're not even hidden.
Yeah, they're very blatant, but yeah.
But he doesn't catch it until that Coco moment, which that's
know,
why it's my favorite one.
And I feel like they do a good job of making it more subtle to less subtle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at the beginning it kind of fits the conversation, and as it goes on, it becomes more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, Luke, great point. Did they film him finding himself as young men?
As young men.
Guessing they did. Imagine that.
They had to.
Well, no,
That must have been on HBO.
whenever they're talking about them having sex, and then they cut to the viewers, and they're like, "Oh, they never show anything."
Yeah, you're
like,
right. They probably
show like the wind moving outside or something.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
just show a window.
Well, so and one of the darker parts about the other one is that they just full on showed him having sex with his wife at the time.
Oh yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, they showed all of that.
That's
So I guess that's a good point. I'm glad we did. Yeah, they do not show any of that, which is interesting. Or like taking a shit, maybe. I mean, there are some private moments, I guess.
I got a private moment on the toilet. I need to take.
Eric, what was your most rewatchable?
The hospital, when he follows his wife into the hospital and gets back to the operating room, and that doctor actor is so fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, it's so terrifying.
Because he's not a doctor.
Yeah,
No, of
exactly.
course not. Like the boat driver.
Yeah, and the person on the table like wakes up, like they're like, "Oh, you're not fucking doing this, are you?"
Yeah, that's so good. Dave, what did you have?
When they cut the transmission, like whenever he finds a way to get out, and they cut the transmission, that's a nice panicked scene.
Nice.
Yeah,
that is a good one.
Don't they say it's the highest viewership we've had in years?
Yeah,
yeah,
that is funny. John said his favorite rewatchable was the same as Eric's.
Oh yeah,
E-Rock. Mine, I mean, I didn't really have anything too specific. If I had to pick, I guess it's probably when he flirts with my girl from Californication, Natasha McElhone. I just like that whole flashback.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers music video.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was all like Nintendo sort of thing.
The TV show.
Oh, okay.
Remember that with David Duchovny? She was the main actress in it.
I never watched that. I just watched the Californication video on repeat.
That's a good music video.
On repeat?
On repeat, yeah.
On repeat.
I just like that whole flashback scene, though. Like, I mean, I already talked about it a little bit, but again, it's the one real moment, and I don't know, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. So that was cool. I know. Next category, most likely to be the off-screen drunk. John says, well, John is off screen. I still wonder if they actually cut that person's leg off.
Did they cut the leg off?
The real answer, though.
Cooking with Kevin.
There he is, drinking some. What are you
That's
drinking?
a beer.
What are you drinking?
That's a Busch Light.
A beer.
Oh, it's a Busch Light.
A beer.
The can was.
That's a Busch Light.
Oh,
Oh my God! Please, let's go to the next.
that's a Coors
category.
Light. That's a good beer. What beer you got, Eric?
Eric's got a Rheingeist. That's
mine-
a way
I got
better
a
beer.
Rheingeist here.
Ooh.
That's
Mine was the
That's a
guy
beer.
that lost Truman in the control room.
Oh, that's a good one.
He must have been drinking on the job.
yep.
That's a great one. I had Kristoff.
It's Kevin. It's fucking Kevin.
I had Kristoff. I feel like he's miserable. I mean,
yeah. I said Truman's wife.
Eric, you and I are on the same page right now.
Oh, especially after he lost his shit on her.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, I just put that she I don't think she actually loves Truman. She's actually using her body and emotions for Truman to get paid.
And money.
That usually ends up in...
It doesn't sound like a good situation.
Being forced to the fire, though. Like,
no.
I'm not saying that...
she's doing it for money, though. Literally.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, to me, it kind of makes me not like her more. I mean, obviously, because she's manipulating Truman into feeling all these things. I mean, she's part of it. Again, they're all bad, except Truman in a way.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
But, like, I wish that we would have seen more come... Like, again, that what we talked about. I wish we would have seen some more, compassion. That's the word I'm looking for.
I'm glad you finished that word.
All right. Moving on. I know Luke has been excited for this. Let's cast our friend. All right, Kevin, you want to go first?
Sorry, Matt. You said come like 3 times.
Come, baby. Come, baby. Come, baby. Come.
Come.
Bubble gum.
All right, actually, I have some castings on
Matt,
this
what's
one.
your favorite Crazy Town song?
Was it 3005?
Come, baby. Come, baby. Come.
Jesus Christ, Matt. All right. I have casting. I have John as the cop that broke character after explaining the plant disaster down the road.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Just like there's a major thing going. Oh, by the way, hope you have a good day, Truman, or something. Like that. It's like, wait, how the hell does he know my name?
That's a good answer.
That is a really great answer.
Yeah,
John would totally do that.
that's spot on.
And then I put myself as Marlon because I'd be the one to just bring beers over to be like, oh, this will cheer somebody up. I'm going to just bring a 6-pack over. It'll be all right.
Yeah, that's
Break
fair.
into the dude's house while he's sleeping. Hey, I got a 6-pack.
You're going to do it. And
What does he say? Pre-humped party.
Oh yeah, that is.
And at work, you're like, hey, I just got to work, man. I just got to work. I can't go with you. I got to work.
Don't stop vending machines, but
Yeah.
Philly's not happy about it. But I have Dave as Truman's ex, and I don't know why. I got some vibes from Dave.
Sylvia?
On that character. Yes. I don't.
It's not
know.
even an ex. That's
I was
just
gonna
like,
say. I mean, just her like. Yeah, I don't know. Flame.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Fling.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Kind of like a rebel. I don't know how what.
Dave
I
is a
kinda
fling boy. I've told him that multiple times.
And then I put Matt as actually we talked about earlier. Matt's a security guy watching, explaining that you don't see anything during the sex scene. I was like, no, I figured it out. They just have like the curtains going. There's some music in the background. The wind's going. You don't see anything. Don't worry. You don't see anything.
You don't have to watch this shit.
There's no sex. You don't see boobs.
Yeah, that's fair. No, why would you want to watch that?
And the one we put, we also mentioned it as Eric is the guy questioning about like bringing the sun up before sunrise. Like,
Yes.
why would we do that? It doesn't make any sense. Like,
You can't do that.
and then bringing up the ocean waves. Like, you could kill him. We don't need to do this. Like, that's Eric's like having some sort of morals of like you shouldn't do this. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
That's Paul Giamatti's character right there.
Yeah,
those are my castings.
that's very good.
Very good.
I
like
go,
that.
I'll go next. I actually also had Eric as Paul Giamatti's character because he'd be running the boards. That was also part of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John has a good point. I actually casted John as our boy Marlon for waking people up, or really because I could see him being the one coming over with the 6-pack or maybe a joint. and saying, "Hey guys, let's have a good time." I mean, he is Johnny Goodtime, so
Yeah,
I
Johnny
think of
Goodtime.
Marlon.
John would break into my house and play FIFA until we woke.
Yeah, I mean, whose house
or
hasn't
sleep on
John broken into?
Sleep on the front porch.
He's broken into mine. So yeah, I definitely, John is our boy Marlon.
He could just knock. It's just he's welcome at all of our houses.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's not. Yeah,
We're
it's
not trying to keep him out.
It's not an unwelcome break.
No,
in.
no,
It's
of course
just,
not.
I woke up and John's in my living room. playing FIFA.
Oh, I came home to like dead fish in the top of my toilet tank.
We don't need to go down that story. We do not need to go down that story.
Let's see. I had Dave as Merrill. I specifically picture the scene where Truman has the knife up to her, and I could see Dave being like, "What the fuck are you guys gonna do here? Like,
Do something."
Yeah, do something." I like thought of Dave as soon as she was like, "Come on, get me the fuck out of here." That I could see Dave being like, "Enough is enough. Like, I'm done with the bit. Get me out of here."
And then Marlon shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. Of course. Yeah, he screeches up in his truck.
His dad's back. He found his dad.
Karen, he had a six-pack again.
I love how, like, in that scene where he's like trying to find Truman, he's like running with the six-pack. Like, it's so obvious. It's his bit. It's obviously a bit, Truman. And then I had Kevin as Truman. I mean, it's really hard to pinpoint Truman. But if any one of us is going to get stuck in some social experiment, it's probably Kevin. So there's my list.
I could see Daniel getting
or
stuck
Daniel.
in a social
Yes,
experiment.
Daniel
That's
would
fair.
be Truman.
Yeah, that's fair too.
He'd
But I
try
don't
to
know if
escape,
he'd run
but
away.
he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be a
he might
Truman in
leave.
that sense.
He might leave group chat. Eric, why don't you go next?
I don't think he could. Let's see. Kevin is definitely Marlon because he's always carrying a sixer, and he's got to work. He's got to work.
The work thing is fair. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Work and sixer.
Yeah.
That's it. I said I'm Paul Giamatti's character because the technical director of the show. I said that Matt is Christoph because when we started this show, his aspirations were so big. We can do all of this stuff.
I want to do everything.
He's got all of these ideas.
I still think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, all of these ideas.
5 episodes.
Yeah, in just the biggest vision. And then I said that Dave and John are the two ladies who fall asleep watching Truman with the Truman pillow side by side.
I forgot about those two.
That's awesome. Also, they're also, to point out, they're wearing the robes that are worn in the Truman Show, if you'd noticed.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Well, everything in the Truman Show is for sale.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they purchased it.
Oh my God, John agrees. Matt is Christoph.
Big ideas.
Puppeteer over here. I'm gonna put one of my
ideas.
kids in a TV show. Anyways,
Miles,
Dave,
do this on camera.
I mean, don't put it past me. Dave, what'd you say?
I didn't have any castings, but if I was going to cast anybody as anything, I would cast John as the viewer that was in the bathtub the whole movie.
Yes.
Yeah. That's definitely Big John vibes there.
That is.
And he almost falls asleep, or does he? Like at one point?
No, he falls asleep.
There is a
because
where he's like almost like his mouth is getting dangerously close to the water line.
Yeah, that's John for sure.
Yeah.
If anybody's having a
Quigley's also a big bath guy, so if Quigley watches the podcast, I would also cast Quigley as that character.
I can see that. All right, we got 2 more. Next one is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? John says, I love that guy for A-B repeat.
Whenever Truman is like getting bombarded by the waves and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that where he's like holding on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good A-B repeat moment. So we've talked about some of these actors, obviously, prior to this, but first let's talk about Jim Carrey a little bit. Anybody have this on theirs? I know Kevin probably does.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have the same one that I did when we did Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I don't think it's changed.
What, Dave?
I don't think I can.
Yeah. What would you have at this point? And I do think it changes. Like when we watch these movies, I'm not sure if I had Truman Show on there. I actually would say it is now that I've seen it again.
Definitely Ace Ventura.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I don't have that on mine.
Definitely Dumb and Dumber.
Definitely Dumb and Dumber. Yep.
And then probably Liar Liar.
Oh, okay. I had the same era.
Really good, yeah.
I had Cable Guy as my other one.
That's
he's so wild in that. Like he's so good as the Cable Guy. I can't picture anybody else. So, and I low key love that movie. And then I had this as well. Like we were saying, like this is so kind of different. I mean, obviously he went off the deep end with like 23 and some other movies.
You love that movie.
That's what it was.
Oh my god, I hate that movie.
Matt's favorite Jim Carrey. I'm surprised you didn't put that in his top.
All right. I mean, and a lot of people say Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, maybe if you like the melodramatic.
Literally, I am surprised that you didn't put that one.
Yeah, weirdly enough, that one doesn't hit for me for whatever reason. I'm not nostalgic about that one.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I would pick this over that one.
But yeah, I'm with Dave on this one. 1 is Ace Ventura, 2 is Dumb and Dumber, and then 3 is this movie. I think the Truman Show, I think, is the best movie of his.
Sure.
But when it comes to roles, the other two surpass this by far. I think of Jim Carrey, it's Ace Ventura, and then Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That year alone.
We've talked about that.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, and The Mask.
Yeah. Crazy year for him.
I think that was actually Ace Ventura's sequel that year.
I think you're right.
That was the When Nature Calls. So
yeah. Oh, Yes Man. I do like Yes Man a lot more than I thought I would, or like you would think. Eric, did you have any other ones to add to that?
No, I like my gut was yes, but I'm not totally sure. I'm kind of split. I don't.
There's so many good ones.
After like hearing you guys list off these movies, I think no. I think it would be like close 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah. I know John's another Cable Guy fan. That movie's ridiculous. He sticks out in that one. But you're right. Ace Ventura is hard to not say as well.
You also forgot The Grinch.
Yeah, I mean he is good as the Grinch.
Like that was a super successful movie.
Huge movie.
Yeah, but
I mean, Bruce Almighty was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's
I like Bruce Almighty.
I
agree.
I just don't think of those movies when I think of Jim
Carrey. I agree.
But so it's definitely a personal opinion.
I think his career is just insane. I think it's what generation for him, right? Like our age was gonna say 90s movies.
John makes a good point.
Yeah, his first serious role. I agree. I mean, definitely. But like if you're younger, you might say Yes Man or Bruce Almighty. I mean, a lot of kids or people in their 20s probably would say Bruce Almighty or The Grinch even. I mean, you're right. It definitely depends on a generation for him, which is cool. I mean, it tells you how good of an actor he is.
Yeah.
The other two, real quick, Ed Harris. We've talked about him in The Rock, which he's obviously awesome in. My favorite role of him is the Man in Black in Westworld, but that's a TV show.
Yeah, you can't do that, Matt.
Movie-wise, he was up for Best Actor award in Pollock as Jackson Pollock, so it's hard to not say that. Other than that, I'd probably say this and The Rock. He actually has been nominated for like 3-4 Oscars. I don't think he's ever won, but he's been nominated for a bunch.
The only one that I have different from you is I haven't seen Pollock, so I put Apollo 13 in there.
Oh, great in Apollo 13. Yeah, definitely. So. Any other ones, guys? I mean, The Rock we watched, and he's awesome in that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, John and Luke both say Ace Ventura was their shit. Yeah, I think for our generation, Ace Ventura was all over the place, right? I mean, it's quoted like crazy.
Yeah, like, alrighty.
The other one, real quick, is Laura Linney, another great TV actress in Ozark. Shout out to that. Mm-hmm. Movie-wise, I would say probably this, and she was up for Best Actress in You Can Count on Me and The Savages. Both movies I haven't seen, so I can't comment on.
Yeah.
One that I'm going to suggest for us to watch next is Primal Fear, and she's awesome in that. Have you guys seen that movie?
I have not.
It's on Paramount. It's with Edward Norton and Richard Gere, and it's really good. Serious movie, but it's got Seven vibes from the 90s.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later, man.
That'd be fun.
All right.
That'd be real fun.
It's really fun.
Well, she was also, you mentioned the lead role nominations, but she was also nominated for supporting actress in Kinsey.
Yeah, Kinsey.
Which is another one. It's another one I haven't seen. So there's a bunch of her that I haven't seen. So I put The Truman Show for her best role, The Truman Show for her second, and The Truman Show for her third. Because it's the only movie I really know.
You never seen Congo for real?
I have not.
She is good in Congo. And then I also love her as Marlene. Did you know that, Eric?
Marlene.
In King of the Hill. She is Marlene in King of the Hill, Bill's ex-wife.
Are you serious?
One or two
I'm
episodes.
serious.
Wow.
I'm serious. I think it's like one episode, right? It's that one episode where he like falls back for her or whatever.
Yeah, where he dates Governor.
The governor.
What's her name?
Yeah, when they moon the people in the elevator and everything,
and she comes back because he's dating the governor.
She's Marlene.
Is it Marlene or is it? Doesn't matter.
She's done some voice acting. She's also an American Dad voice acting.
Oh, I did see that.
And
okay,
some other ones. So she's gone into that a little bit.
Yep. All right. So last category. This week we ask. Oh, I didn't tease it earlier. This week we're asking: does this movie podium for movies involving the theme of live TV? This was a fun one because I think you had to think a little bit outside the box, but there were some obvious ones, so I don't think it was too challenging.
Sorry, real quick. It's Lorraine Dautrieve.
No, so who's Marlene?
Marlene? In King of the Hill?
You're right, Lorraine. You're right. Who's Marlene? I saw her as Marlene, and I was like, oh, it's a redneck name.
Oh, that's in the episode where Boomhauer falls in love with
got it.
A rich woman.
Yeah, that's it.
And then she's
oh,
no.
That's right. Yep. She's 100%. Okay.
Definitely
Kevin?
not King of the Hill fans here.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry about that.
I totally Dang it. I know. Okay.
Welcome to the TV podium. We get together and talk about
King of the Hill.
It's like a book club, but for
Lenore,
TV.
Lenore. Oh my god.
That'll
I
be
can't
the
believe
next
I
one.
mixed those two up. Anyways, Lenore. Kevin, what was yours?
Okay. On air TV.
Okay.
I'm going to go back again to remind you guys that I'm an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan.
Oh.
So my number 3 is The Running Man.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
yep. I didn't even think of that one.
There's going to be a remake on that one coming out, and I'm curious how that's
really
gonna be.
soon.
Is Arnold going to be in it? Is he going to remake himself?
He's not going to be the lead, but I'm curious if he actually be in it.
Lead?
I don't think I've watched The Running Man.
It's been announced. I can't remember who's doing it.
Yeah, it's somebody big.
Yeah.
Should I watch The Running Man?
Yes, you definitely should.
Yeah, Running
It's
Man is a pretty
fantastic.
good movie.
Okay.
Be another good one to do.
It is. It's a really good movie.
But then we're giving Kevin 2 movies in a row.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We can't do that.
Next on your list, Kevin.
Anyways,
Yeah, Kevin.
okay. Number 2 is The Truman Show.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Not number 1.
I'll give you guys one guess. I guess you
Anchorman.
probably know it. Oh,
Yes.
hell
All right,
Wayne's World.
All right, that was my
It
guess.
is Wayne's
It's
World.
Wayne's World. Yeah,
It's Wayne's World. Party time.
Makes sense.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That is a rewatchable movie if I've ever seen one.
Fucking Goose Boy
Boy
loves his
loves
Arnold, his big old arms.
Oh, everyone out watching on video, I drew this earlier, and we have decided that this is Matt with the big arms right there and the
Wait,
tiny little legs. And the hair that looks like a helmet. So
And
that's
then Matt's getting in the back of his head like, I don't have tiny legs.
yeah. I just
No,
I just
do.
wanted to do that.
I kind of do.
Show that.
Yeah, no.
I don't skip leg day, but it skips me sometimes. Dave?
Outside looking in is the Truman Show.
Okay.
Okay.
Coming in hot.
Number 3 is Anchorman.
Nice.
Nice.
Number 2 is Running Man.
Oh, all right.
Hell yeah.
Number 1 is Wayne's World.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. I like your
Nice.
list.
I need to watch
Nice.
The Running Man then, or Running Man.
Yeah.
Is that
we
The
sh-
Running Man or Running Man?
Just Running Man.
It's just Running Man. Oh, yeah. Luke and John, if you want to list your top 3 live movies or live TV movies are on air, go for it. Eric, what was yours?
I said yes. This is number 3.
Okay.
Maybe number 2. I don't know. Between this and Anchorman, number 2 and number 3, and then number 1 is Wayne's World.
Wow. We got very similar lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went a little different. Not totally
Totally
different.
I'm
though.
up to you.
Not
Watch
totally.
film.
I
Not
like
totally.
I like cinema. and film.
bet Matt's got a movie from the 1970s in here.
I actually don't. So I want to point out
It's the
some
60s. It's the
honorable.
60s. not the
Yeah,
70s.
It's not 70s if it's just released in 69 but voted for best movie in 70s.
You said 69.
I did
Kevin
not
wouldn't
say,
like that joke.
but I did want to have some honorable mentions. Quiz Show is a 90s movie, but it's an honorable mention. Great movie. John Turturro's in it about some kind of like a Jeopardy type thing. There is Broadcast News is about similar to that. It's in the 80s, but it's kind of a similar concept. Anchorman, you guys already talked about. Another honorable mention was Slumdog Millionaire, where he's obviously live on TV and doing, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And then there's also a shout out to Nightcrawler, if you guys have seen that with Jake
Nightcrawler
Gyllenhaal.
is really good, yeah.
Really good, where he chases all the people around like that. Really good movie. Oh, yeah. Mighty Wind.
my gosh.
You're right.
That was an outside look.
Oh, and Good Morning. I'm guessing it's Good Morning Vietnam.
That's radio, though, isn't it?
John.
Is it radio? Oh, spot
John's
on with
A
the
Mighty Wind. I
Yeah,
didn't
good
even think
point.
of that.
Is Best in Show on live too? I think
It is.
Oh,
It's being
Yeah.
broadcast.
Yeah, totally.
Oh no, my
Um,
list is void.
So Truman Show did make mine.
Nice.
My number 3, I went a little different. I said Forrest Gump. Because there are so many elements of live TV in that. Like there's so many moments where he's on live TV.
Matt's
where
trying
it's
to
like
watch Forrest Gump.
I definitely am ready to
Yes,
watch
This
it.
is the second week in a row with
It is on my podium for the second week in a row. And both times not necessarily inside the box. Number 2 is a little different as well. Not too different. The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Also
good.
live TV.
That's really good.
Love that movie, and I love the idea of watching Fortnite live on TV and people just killing each other.
It's kind of fucked.
Crazy.
It's kind of
Yeah,
fucked.
it's kind of fucked. And then my number 1 is actually the Truman Show. Because I
Okay.
just, again, it was kind of groundbreaking. I mean, there's been episodes of different things, like the Twilight Zone has different references. Like the idea is not necessarily new, but the movie itself, there's nothing like it. So
Yeah.
Luke says I might not be a smart man.
we appreciate that, Luke.
What good YouTube channel is? Thank you. That is
We appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Luke and John, for being good
Yes.
sports and hanging out with us
Yeah,
tonight.
thank
We
you.
had a great time and great movie for anybody who hasn't watched it. And yeah, thanks for anybody else who tunes in. We really appreciate
John
it.
messed up my list completely.
He did ruin it.
A Mighty Win, Best in Show, and then
another good one.
Wayne's World,
because the commentary's so good.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like Fred Willard would be the same thing then, right?
No, that's a documentary.
Yeah, that's a mockumentary.
So it's not live TV.
Sure.
But Best in Show and A Mighty Win
those are televised.
So like that's just
good point.
John wins. John wins. John, you win.
Damn it, John.
Damn it, John.
Damn
All
it,
right.
John.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoy, and look out for us on YouTube, Instagram, any social media posts, or wherever you get your podcast. And bicycle.
Bye.
For you.
The credits roll now, the show is done. We watched the movie and had our fun. Thanks for hanging with us for so long. We'll see you next week on the movie podium.